people want us divided, and they aren't just here in this country. They're foreign adversaries who are infiltrating our social media because it is prudent for us to stay that way. So when you see something that really pisses you off, you should triple check that one.
Yeah. But I think that's why people like our show, because they know that we are checked by ABC News. But
we're checked by everybody.
Yeah, I mean, if we're wrong, we have, the legal note here.
Mm-hmm. That's the Harpies on The View doubling down on the Democrat narrative that establishment media is objective and true, while alternative media is scary due to foreign interests trying to manipulate you. Welcome to Nerk News, I'm Nerkish, and it's starting to feel a bit like regime media puppets are seeing the writing on the wall about their waning influence, which must be why champions of free speech and decentralized information have become targets. Not to mention that since the election, millions of prominent liberals have fled platforms like X for progressive alternatives like Blue Sky, despite X being one of the only platforms to truly represent the makeup of the country.
This really gets at it. Look at this. The party ID among those who regularly use X/Twitter for news. Back in 2022, 65% of those who regularly use Twitter/X for news were Democrats. Just 31% were Republicans. Look at where we are today. Just a completely different picture. Now it's basically split between Democrats at 48%, Republicans at 47%. And what I should note, Mr. Berman, is this new overall makeup matches the overall electorate far better.
Gee, it's almost like liberals can't stand reality or hearing opinions they don't agree with. Hence why the conservative satire page The Babylon Bee has had nearly every single one of its posts censored on Blue Sky. Regardless though, here's the political hacks on The View telling you that the only people you should trust are on TV and the media institutions already captured by the left.
Nearly 40% of young Americans get their news from social media influencers who skew towards the right.
Well, I'd like to do a little PSA that just because you saw it on one of these social media sites does not make it true. Right. So circulating posts and then having people say, is that real? Like when you see something, you have to source it. You have to check and then check again. And it doesn't matter who sent it to you or who you're looking at and thinking, oh, this person's right. A lot of the time we've got AI, we've got a massive misinformation and disinformation campaign. It is the #1 near-term fear of the Global Economic Forum.
We went from Walter Cronkite basically to this guy, Joe Rogan, who believes in dragons. I checked it. He believes in dragons? He believes in dragons.
Did you triple source that?
Yes, I did. And he also thinks that dragons, like dinosaur-y type of animals, roamed the earth when people did. So this is the type of really, really bad information that's going out there.
Now you've got to love that in a segment where they're trying to convince you that they're an objective source of truth, Joy gets Joe Rogan's name wrong and then says a bunch of nonsense that she's immediately ridiculed for online. The main difference between people like Cronkite and Rogan is that Rogan's not pretending to be objective or a journalist. He gets stoned half the time and has free-form conversations BSing with people about whatever they want to talk about. I mean, I wish liberals were half as outraged by their radical progressive nonsense as they are stuff that a comedian talks about on a podcast. If they were, maybe they wouldn't have lost so bad.
But what I do worry about with this, like the Blue Sky versus X, because a lot of people I follow on X, Twitter, have now left to go to Blue Sky, I worry we're all going into our own echo chamber. So we had this, this election that was tense. Donald Trump won, and the right is going to stay on X, and then the left is all going to be on Blue Sky. How do we try to talk to each other?
Unfortunately, I will have to say, the other side, I think, has driven people away because it's not just discourse. It's nasty name calling and coming after your family, and I'm going to do this. As I believe, Elon Musk is the actual vice president.
You've said that.
And yes, I believe that because I think that JD Vance. He's kind of an interim, but I believe that Musk is he's the real actual vice president. He's making decisions, he's doing things. So I think, why doesn't he have to give up X? Everything he's done. I know we gotta go, but I'm just, I'm musing. I'm musing.
Nice. So to summarize, podcasters and personality on social media, where there's direct feedback from people and features like community notes, are all bad and untrustworthy. But shows like The View, who've said that Elon Musk is a secret vice president, Joe Rogan believes in dragons, and that Trump is going to round up everybody he doesn't like and send them away somewhere, those are the type of people that can be trusted. I mean, I can't imagine why Democrats are having trouble getting this message to resonate with young people. But let me know what you think. Which do you think is more reliable? Legacy media or new media? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. That stuff really does help us out. Until then, this has been Nerk News. Thanks for watching. Bye!